What's up, you Eurovision fools? Matt is United, your favorite Eurovision channel. It's Portugal's turn. Festival de Kengus. Wrong country. That's Albania. Let's do that again. Festival da Canção. Portugal is back, and semi-final one just around the corner tonight. And been busy. I know people keep asking, please react to them, but there's so many songs in each semi, 10 of them, but I'll go ahead and listen to them right here, right now. This is what I'm going to do on the Friday evening here in California. Thanks a lot. But now I listened to them for the first time and share with you my personal favorites at the end and who I think should qualify. And if you disagree, get in line, because there are plenty of people who will do the same thing. But this is just for fun. And of course, Portugal, always a country that we're all rooting for, because, you know, yes, they just went all out in 2017, but then it's been a little more like, although last year was pretty good, right? They did really well. But anyways, I digress. Let's listen to the songs. Let's talk Eurovision. Okay, this is a quiet, peaceful song. It's not the best opening song. I don't know why they put that first in the running order, unless it was random. And I don't think this is a winning song in terms of like Festival de Canção and the best thing for Eurovision. I find it quite charming. We can make the case 2021, last year's Love's on My Side, was not the most in-your-face song, and it worked quite well with the juries. This could be a similar situation. I do like his voice. It just sounds like a Festival de Canção song that I like. I probably will not put it my number one at the end of the day. Maybe I will, but I appreciate it. Okay, this is an entry that's an intro that's way too long. West Coast vibes. We'll have someone listen at the West Coast here. I'm not getting West Coast vibes from the song. It's called Cali Sun. I'm not a fan of the lyrics, I must say. So it's a radio-friendly song, and I will probably give it now a pretty big insult, but I don't mean it that way. It sounds like something that I would put in the German national final. It's a kind of song that's just very radio-friendly, safe in between, but just doesn't have enough gravitas. Yeah, I think the thing I'm struggling the most with here is just doesn't give me any originality or anything to be like, wow, that's a cool, neat thing. And you don't always have to reinvent everything, but you need to have that one cool moment where he's singing about the California sun with the sound that it's just so overdone, I guess. Not a bad song, but I'm not jiving with it. See, this is what I'm talking about right now. So this has personality, and this is a little like odd in some ways. Like, what are you doing, lady? But I mean it in a good way. This is why I have a soft spot for Portugal's national final, because there are some of these songs you just don't really expect. Like the sound, I'm like, how did you come up with that? And for that, I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling this is fun. It's so random, like it's a little messy. I wouldn't call it a disaster, but it's just, I don't know who was in charge of the direction here, so it seems a little much. But for some reason, that's the part I'm enjoying, just because it's just heavy. I'm enjoying it. It's just a song. I'm just enjoying it. Shut up. She's saying ginger ale, and I thought she was saying jingle bells, jingle all the way. You know, I'm getting a little bit like old school Spice Girls vibes almost from this. It's very interesting. But no, it's just a weird song that I strangely like it. Stripped back song, acoustic. We've seen a lot of efforts in many different national finals where they go down the very quiet. It certainly feels like a song from Portugal from the olden days. Like, it has such a nostalgic vibe to it, right? quite jazzy as well, which is not usually my favorite genre. I appreciate the song, and this is a song meant to be performed live, and I think this one has all... Ooh, I should shut up and just listen. That part was gorgeous. I'm not comparing it to Salvador, but because Salvador's song was beautiful in the studio version, I think this one certainly has a lot of charm that could really come across live. So this is on my radar. There's so many parts that I like. His voice, and it's so quiet, but then he just almost belts it out and goes with these high notes. It's quite intricate, and for that, I like it very much. Not a fan of the beginning of the song. We're not off to a good start here, according to my taste. Okay, it's not that bad. At the same time, I just don't think that this is a outstanding piece either. It's a little just there. It's a little of an indie synth pop sound, and the thing about something to remember, but I think that's the issue, because I don't think this is memorable enough to really make me go, what? It just kind of is there. It's a kind of song, music that often like your taxi driver puts on after you leave the bar, just to kind of relax and wind down. And that's the vibe I'm getting from it. It's fine in my book. It's fine. Her voice is haunting. This is beautiful. She's absolutely captivating me. I'm paying attention. It reminds me, I wouldn't call it Billie Eilish, but it reminds me a little bit more like Victoria from Bulgaria. It's a very quiet, peaceful song, and it's just charming. I like the message of the song. It's very well executed, because, you know, sometimes when you have these very quiet songs, they just kind of end up in the forgotten bucket, but this makes you pay attention. There is this danger here that it becomes too much of a lullaby kind of feel and people get bored with it. So I don't know how people will feel about it, but I am really liking this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really liking this. What is this, Moldova? This is the kind of song that I would expect from Moldova, not from Portugal. See, I know that the Eurovision fans will probably not gravitate towards that one, because it does give me vibes of like Moldovan sound, even like the 2 entry, which is not accessible for a lot of Eurovision bubble fans, but I have an appreciation for it. It's maybe a tad too messy. I think there should have been a little bit more of it. Some people should be like, listen, we don't need to put all of that in one at the same time. It becomes a little noisy. I think it also has the advantage of one of the more fun upbeat songs. There hasn't been that many upbeat songs in the running yet, so this one certainly has a little bit more energy, and I'm all here for it. I really love her voice. It's like the song reaches out to you, trying to touch you. Like, I feel something. This is an absolute feel, a mood, the song. It's certainly, and what I would like about it, because again, it is very different, it is very Portuguese, it has its own personality and style, and I think that would be interesting. I don't know how this could fare at the contest, I shouldn't overthink it, but there's something magical about it that I cannot deny its appeal. Yeah, it's another good song, and it just was full of personality and style, and yeah, I like it. You know, the good thing is I'm glad it's in the running, because it's different. It's like almost alternative. So for that, I appreciate it. But the song itself, I don't appreciate. Do you know what I mean? I don't like this sound at all. It's just a little too out there for me. It's just, I don't know what they're trying to do, and this is a feel, I guess, and I'm not feeling it, my friends. I don't feel this song. Now, to me, this one is certainly the least interesting one so far, only because, I mean, it is interesting in some ways, but it is not interesting enough for me to really get into it. Yes, you can be different, you can be alternative, and you try and change it up, but that doesn't always mean it's going to work for me. And in this case, it does not work. Fascinating. It has almost like a tribal feel to it, right? Oh, what is this? This is... I did not expect that. Oh my god. Portugal. I want to see that on the stage. Holy smokes, this is fascinating. This would be such a moment. I mean, this would be a daring choice. This could not work for people, but it would be balls to the walls. This part is so... I'm in awe of how outside of the box this is. There's clearly a strong message behind the song that I need to look into, because I'm fascinated. So many cool moments. I love the layers to the song. Wow. Portugal, nicely done. We're off to a good start here in Portugal. I enjoyed this lineup quite a bit, actually, and I gotta go for this video for the last part here real quick because it's getting dark and the lighting and all that stuff. So, but I'll give you my personal ranking from 10th to first place, and then I would love to hear from you as well. Let me see the song. And again, this is just my personal opinion. You're allowed to disagree. The song that I'm personally putting in 10th place is Valas and Os Astronautas. It's just too weird for my liking. It's alternative, but I can't get into it, and can't get into them, all of them, right? Then in 9th place, I am putting TheMisterDriver, Cali Sun. A little bit too cliche, a little bit too heard it all before, and not bad, but I find a lot more personality and interest and appeal in the rest of the pack. In 8th place, for me, it is Norton and Hope. A little bit on the safe side, maybe. Not a bad song, but I look for more intricacy and uniqueness, and it lacks that. Still, not a bad song. Then in 7th place, almost wish I could put it in the top 5, but there's not enough space. It's Kumpania, Algazarra. As much as I like it, and I compared it to Moldova, I think Moldova have done a better job with it, because this just is a little bit too noisy, and it could have been better, but I enjoyed it anyway. And then in 6th place, and that is sad that I'm only putting in 6th place, because that means I don't think it should qualify, but I still have a very soft spot for it, is Diana Castro Ginger Ale. It is also very confusing, and I still keep thinking she's saying Jingle Bells. But, I mean, maybe I should put her through. I want this to go through. No, I leave it as the 6th place for it, but I still like it. I still like it. If it goes through, I'll be kind of happy, actually. But the songs that are left are the ones that I would put through to the finals, according to my test. Let's go for them real quick. In 5th place, as of right now, according to my test, is Maro, Saudade. Potential to grow. I think the others grab me more melodically, but this is on my radar. So I want to at least see it in the live, and maybe in the finals, and maybe it'll grow on me even more. Then in 4th place, and I was surprised it ended up that high, is Us, Quatro, Meia, Amanhã. I thought it was like, oh, it's a little bit too quiet maybe, but it kind of stuck with me. It was just like, it's just such a nice, pleasant song. And after listening to all 10 songs, I was still kind of like, yeah, I just enjoyed it. So that's all there is to it. So I hope I'll see them in the finals. In 3rd place, I'm putting Aurea. Why? And why, you may be asking? Because it has less of a Portuguese traditional feel to it, but not everything has to be, right? Every once in a while, I mean, last year they didn't go with the very traditional Portuguese sound, so why not this year? I like it very much. It's very quiet, and I do think it has a lot of interesting parts about it, and I like it when Portugal takes a little bit of a chance, and this would be a little bit of a chance. This song I'm putting in 2nd place, and another big surprise for me is FF Como é Bom Esperar. When I comment on it, right, I was kind of like, yeah, but it just was so fascinating, and I kept going. I want to listen to that again because it was so quiet, but then he belts out these beautiful notes and high, and it was like so fascinating. And it is one of the songs that I will listen to again in just a moment after I'm done with this video because I just liked it. And after one listen, it just, certain songs, even though like, yeah, you talk it through and you like it, but in the end, like, I just really, there was something about it. So I had to put in second place. Deadlift's only one song, and this is, I'm telling you here right now, my clear number one. I love the shite out of this one already just listening to it once, and that is Fado Bicha, Povo, Pequenino. Amazing, and that's only studio version. I can only imagine what they're going to do live with this. It is unique. It has something we would have. It would be so unique at the contest. I'm having goosebumps about this one, so I will make. I mean, I don't know the songs from the second semifinal, but if it's just based on this one, I will move planet Earth to make sure that this one wins, because I am in love with this thing. I'm fascinated, and I cannot wait to hear it live. But very, very, very good first impression of Fado Bicha, whatever. My number one, and definitely has to go through. My thoughts, my ranking. I can do whatever I want, because that's my ranking. Now you get to do it as well. Let me know where you agree, disagree. Did I kind of snuff one of your favorites? Let me know. And if you don't agree or agree, either one's fine. Comments below are always appreciated. And like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I need you to. All right, I'm moving on. Good luck, Portugal, and I'll see you all soon.